All right, our ESPN analyst Tim Legler here with us now. You'd fit in pretty well in these finals.
I would love it. Are you kidding me?
Throw some threes. Come
Shoot
on,
a three
right?
whatever you want to. Anybody in the court can take one. That's my kind of game. Love it.
All right, well, it's certainly the Splash Brothers kind of game. There isn't any question about that. We were watching it all season long. So what do you expect the Cavs to do? Not to stop them, because that's not going to happen, but to try to slow down Clay and Steph.
What is he going to look like? Because it's a big part of this series. They need another guy to create offense on that team against a team like Golden State that's going to be close to 100 points every night.
Yeah, and they can play that political game all they want. We've been hearing LeBron for days talking about how much they're going to get out of him. We'll believe what we see when we see them on the court a couple hours from now. If Kyrie is good, how potent can he be? What kind of difference maker can he be? Cue it up for us.
When you start talking about playoff series, particularly the final two teams, right? So as the series goes on, you know, defensively you're so big, and guys like Kyrie Irving take it to places that you weren't expecting. Now your defense is broken down. You get into scramble mode. It leads to good offense. That's him at his best. Will he be at his best in this series? That's the biggest question that none of us know, and we won't know it until we see the game tonight.
A lot of people are saying that is going to be what is needed for Cleveland to win this series. What do you think? Who takes it, and how many games are we seeing here?
I like Golden State, 8 or 9 different guys that can make plays for you. Cleveland doesn't have that. Now, LeBron obviously is the best playmaker in this series, and if he dominates
in the 7, because that would be fun.
Well, after 8 days off, they owe us 7 games, don't they?
I think they do.
We've been waiting.
I think they do. Tim Legler with us here on Sports. Here we go again. Rooting for history come this weekend, and when you talk about the spoilers at Belmont, yeah, well, that's what happens, right? Mile and a half, you just heard at the track. The newcomer or the horse that ran the Derby but skipped the Preakness. Those are the horses that have ruined the chance for a Triple Crown the last 6 bids. American Pharoah, of course, the favorite going into this one once again to end the drought Saturday. He would be the first in Seattle Slew back in 1977 to be the favorite and to be the winner in all 3 Triple Crown races.
He joins us now here on SportsCenter. We're all looking, all the eyes are on this kid for good reason, on Jameis Winston, and see how he's progressing here in the OTAs. You know, let's say you're on this Buccaneers staff, Lewis. What has to happen for Winston to be successful?
Well, there's always a number of things that turned out you really increased the chances for success for Jameis.
It'll be interesting, Lewis, to see this is not just a bunch of wishing and hoping, but actually more happening for Jameis Winston. More from Lewis later today. NFL Insiders, good show at 3 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. Stanley Cup. And John Tortorella joins me now, of course, the coach of that team and our current NHL analyst. All right. Let's say, not that you're overstepping, not that you want to be John Cooper right now, but you just dropped Game 1, a game that basically the Blackhawks came into Tampa and stole with a 2-minute span late in the 3rd period. What are you telling your Lightning team going into, you know, a virtual must-win situation in Game 2 back in Tampa? I'm a lawyer, so he does have a way with words. So
he's a good coach.
Yes, he's a good coach, too.
Yes.
Now let's talk about Chicago. Joel Quenneville, the Blackhawks coach. Man, if you're taking out that tape of Game 1, I mean, you're Joel Quenneville. Are you ripping your team and saying, hey, you are lucky